Good morning, everyone. Well, this is a quick review of the new toys again that I put on my bike. I made a review on the previous video, an unboxing actually. Now I was able to put it on the bike and drive with that, and I got some experience to share with all of you in case again that's gonna be helpful to you. So first of all, as you can see in front of the bike, I got the levers on. These are the Puig adjustable and foldable. Again, as I explained, since the whole front of the bike is exposed to any, so in case I either I drop the bike or I could fall again on my driving. The purpose of it is, again, the role is that they're gonna fold, so I can just pick up the bike, return them on the initial position, and ride the bike. Instead of, if they're broken, again, you are not going anywhere. You're gonna wait for road assist, or again, it's not gonna work on any case of drops, but still, or falls, etc. But still, it's just precaution here to have. And because, as I mentioned earlier on the video that I did for levers, because they are adjustable, again, you can bring in again at the range of your fingers. And the beauty of it for both the brake and the clutch is that they have this rectangle, like an edge here, like a rectangle, so they're not smooth or rounded like the one that you get when from the custom one, or from the original one. So because they have this edge here, whenever I grab the lever so far, so I've driven close to 200-300 kilometers so far in different road conditions. Went to the beach, which is 100 miles from here, in the mountain road, etc., in the town. So what I've noticed is that I don't need to worry anymore about adjusting my grip on the lever, whether that's the slug, or the clutch, or the brake itself. So what that means is that when I want to just reduce my engine power, just for in slow speed or in a turn, etc., I don't need to correct all the time, to move my fingers so that to regrip, to reposition the lever at the position I initially wanted. Because now, because of this edge here, it doesn't slip. So that's a great upgrade, I'd say, to my driving. I feel much more confident, and now I can better understand what the bike is doing. So either on the clutch, I know exactly on that how much power I need to remove or add, again depending on the driving I do, again on maneuvering. And the same thing with the brake. So now the brake are great. I mean, they are better than, at least that's my understanding. I can understand what the brakes are doing. I know exactly, at least at a better range or step, where exactly my brake needs to be. Whereas with the previous one, I wasn't, I had a range of understanding, not exact, let's say, position I want to keep the brake in. So that's a great addition. And I don't know what you guys think, guys and girls. I know that many women also drive this bike, but so everyone, they look great on the bike, right? So no more silver, it's all brake. So if you can see it, along with, so they look great on the bike. That's my understanding. I removed the windshield for summer. I need the clean air on me, and it looks great. It looks better because the windshield, the main reason I wanted was to remove some cold wind from my torso. So that's the main purpose. And of course, if I wanted to go in a longer ranges, to keep some speed, I didn't want to, it would help me to not tire myself. So, but now I'm doing mostly, weekend and short trips so far. So, and I kept, as you can see here, I kept let's say the base connection of the windshield to the bike onto the bike itself. So I just removed the 4 screws that it had, and I've saved it somewhere. Now they are very stable, so, and they are low profile. So someone that hasn't will not easily understand that they are there, and it makes much easier to put it on and off whenever you want it. So that's how they look on the bike. I think that again it's awesome. Let's see how they look on from the riding position. And yeah, and the bike looks awesome, awesome. Now we have seen everything else. I got the bike again. This little guy here, I mean, it's magic. It turns the bike in something beautiful, something so alive and so powerful. I'm not sure again about the budget of everyone when you buy this bike, what kind of accessory you want. So again, protection is very important to all of us, right? But if you can, buy this first. I mean, that's something that will turn your bike in a wild and powerful machine. Now, well, yeah, it's a naked bike that's trying to be a tourer bike, and it's not just trying, it's succeeding, I would say. So what you're seeing here right now, this is the RhinoWalk back that I reviewed a couple months ago, I would say. So now this is a 30-liter volume bag. I've put it on the saddlebag, so it's a saddlebag, so I put it on the back of it. So this the condition right now the bike is with the saddle bag on it after let's say a 1 hour drive. So this is how it looks like. Let me just remove the helmet here for a moment. Now let me quickly add some, you know, it's a small experience so far, but I mean it looks great on the bike. So if you think, just look at it, just look, it's awesome, man. It's a wild animal. It's so great. It looks great. Now the bike itself, the bag itself, as we've seen in the previous review, comes with these anchors that you can see. So it's 1, 2, 3 and 4, and that's part again of the bag that you buy. So let me one more please put the helmet here, and then, and what you can see here over, so you see 4 latches, so it's 1, 2 and 2 on the other side. Now these are the Kriega kit set that I reviewed. I believe it's for Triumph Street Triple or Speed Triple, right? But they suit just great on the bike, and you know, they are quite firm. Now the back, this here this is captured, this is actually screwed onto the frame itself, whereas this one here is screwed under the ball that the seat itself has. Now I was worried about this one here, whether they would, you know, tear or from the pressure. However, from my understanding, because you sit on the seat, if you can see here, there is not so much room for it to move, so you are actually putting pressure on it. Over here you can see it, so you are helping it, you know, remain in place. So that's at least my understanding so far. Well, yeah, this is what I want to review. It looks great, and you know, the back of the bike is visible regarding the lights, brake, etc. So it's not, you know, impeding anything. And yeah, that's pretty much what I put on it. Now, as you in right now on the bike, on the bag, into the bag, I got my summer jacket. It's a Dainese Air Flow. I got several towels, what I'm going to use to, as you many of you can imagine right now, to wash this baby, because it's been quite an adventurous road so far, and it's done great. Rain, grail, asphalt, of course, road, I mean sand, so it does everything. It's a beautiful machine, and the bag is quite firm on it. I mean, if I move the bag, I'm gonna move the bike also. I mean, it's quite firm on it. It doesn't move. It's the only thing that I'm not sure how I'm gonna solve it and what I'm gonna do about it, but from my understanding, because again, I'm a tall rider, so the space here right now that's allowing me for riding purposes, I would like to be a bit far, so to sit somewhere here, I'd say, to feel much more comfortable on the bike. So what I'm gonna do is the next time I pack the bag, I'm gonna try, you know, and you know, put any stuff I got in on the ladder, or you know, on the back of the bag, let's say, so that it will allow me to have more room on it. Yeah, that, I mean, not sure what everyone thinks. It's a saddlebag on a naked bike. It looks great from my perspective as a user so far, so I enjoyed it. And I like this color. There is another one that comes in yellow, I believe, or so. Yeah, that could be useful for the one that are quite conscious with their security. Well, everyone is actually, but I know, I just like this black one also. Yeah, that's it. That's it for now. I believe this here is where I've concluded everything I want to do on my bike. There is nothing. Ah, right. Sorry, I lied. So yeah, there's something missing. So the other thing, the only thing that is missing right now, and that's will conclude everything. I mean, that's because this has been an investment ride, wild ride so far. You know, is the handlebar riser. So I've ordered from Puig a 30mm handlebar riser. Then it's gonna be, you know, entered over here. I ordered it from Puig, even though it's gonna take a lot of time due to some issues that I have with back orders, because their own beyond its color, which is black, which it has to be black. It allows you to keep your own upper, you know, well, this piece of metal here, which says Triumph on it, which is great. I mean, I like looking at it. So yeah, with this result, the handlebar will be, I would say, somewhere over here, and that will allow me to have so I expect these handlebars to be somewhere here, so up and a bit back, so something like that, which allow me to stand higher and, you know, stand up on the bike. Yeah, that's it. So this is how the bike looks like, with everything, with all the toys we got for her. I mean, protection, back and forth. So we got here, we got its mirrors. So yeah, the only thing I haven't, you know, worried about is the protector over here for the carburetor, I believe it's called, or yeah, this is the only thing I haven't researched so much. I'll think about it, whether in the future. Yeah, that's it. Thank you, everyone, and peace.